Hi everyone, I'm Candy from Susan's family. Today I'm going to show you a new design, the EnvyFlower Elegance Bouquet, Hydrangea style. For this electronic tutorial, you can search for susud.com to check it out. This bouquet consists of two parts, the hydrangea flowers and the wrapping. The wrapping has a separate video tutorial. This video will only cover the single hydrangea flower making process. The single hydrangea includes the flowers and the leaves. We'll start by crocheting, then move on to assembling. The flower is made up of many small flowers. Each small flower consists of a main part and a flower core. For the main part, we will start from foundation chain and crochet in rounds counterclockwise. After finishing it, we'll make the flower core. Finally, we assemble everything together. The stitch methods used include chains, double crochets, ch1 picots and slip stitches. Now, please watch the demonstration. Because the yarn is special, it's not easy to undo. I suggest you use some leftover yarn from home first, and follow the video to learn the crochet method. After getting familiar with it, then proceed with the actual crocheting. Get the yarn ready. To make it clear to see, I'll use thick yarn for the demonstration. The colors are random. For specific yarn, color schemes, and hook sizes, please refer to the detail page of our product and the paper instructions. First, let's start with the foundation chain. Wrap the yarn tail around your left little finger once. Pass it through between your middle finger and index finger. Then pinch the yarn tail with your thumb and middle finger. Hold the crochet hook in your right hand. Place it underneath the yarn. Wrap the yarn counterclockwise around once. Pinch the crossing point of the loop with your left thumb and middle finger. Position the hook to the left of the yarn. Yarn over. Draw the yarn through. This slip knot does not count as a stitch. Slightly tighten it. Now, we'll start crocheting chains. Yarn over. Pull the yarn through. That completes one chain. Don't make the chain too loose. This prevents the holes from becoming too big later on. That's how you complete the foundation chain. Next, we'll start the first round. Work 2 chains as beginning chain. Crochet 1 double crochet into the beginning chain. It will look like this strand of yarn. Yarn over the hook once. Insert the hook. Yarn over. Draw the yarn through. Now there are 3 loops on the hook. Yarn over. Pull through the first 2 loops. There are 2 loops remaining on the hook. Yarn over again and draw through in once. That completes 1 double crochet. This is the stitch of the double crochet. Next is a ch1 picot stitch. Start by making a chain. Then hook through the front loop of the double crochet and the left strand. Work a slip stitch. Insert the hook. Yarn over. Draw the yarn through. And pull it directly through all loops on the hook. Gently tighten. That completes the ch1 picot stitch. We'll refer to this as a picot from now on. Next, work a double crochet into the beginning chain. Yarn over once. Insert the hook. Yarn over and draw through. Then pull it through the first 2 loops on the hook. Repeat this twice. 1, 2. And that completes another double crochet. Next, work 2 chains. Then make a slip stitch into the beginning chain. The slip stitch here is represented by an oval-shaped solid dot. This means the slip stitch should not be tightened. We consider the stitches we've already completed as one group. So we've finished one group. I'll demonstrate another group now. Start with 2 chains. Then work 1 double crochet. One picket stitch. One double crochet. Two chains. One slip stitch. That completes the second group. You need to work 4 groups for this round. There are 2 groups left. Finish them on your own. If you can't fit the stitches, shift the completed stitches to the right a little. After you finish, crochet a chain to secure. Leave a 10 cm yarn tail before cutting the yarn. That completes one small flower. Next, we'll make the pistil. Cut a 50 cm piece of wire. Then take out some seed beads. Insert the wire through the beads. Bend the wire by about 2 cm at the end. Secure the beads at the bent part. That completes the pistil. Next, take the small flower. Pass the wire through the center of the flower. To prevent the flower core from falling off, use the longer part of the wire and pass it through one of the yarns on the surface of the flower. Then back through the center position. Then twist the 2 cm bent section slightly. Then apply some glue at the twisted spot. Place the starting tail of the yarn along the wire. Wrap the reserved tail around the wire for 2 cm. Apply glue at the end to secure it. Let it dry completely. Then trim off the excess yarn tail. That's how you assemble the small flower. Following this demonstration, refer to the chart and crochet the corresponding number of small flowers. Next, let's learn how to make the leaves. There are 2 leaves in total. We will start from foundation chain. Crochet in rounds counterclockwise. When crocheting the first round, you need to wrap the wire. The new stitches used include half double crochet, DC2-in-1, and DC2 tog. Below, please watch my demonstration. First, cut a piece of wire that is 80 centimeters long. Set it aside for later use. Next, get the yarn. Start crocheting the leaf. Begin with the foundation chain. After completing the foundation chain, we will move on to the first round. First, make 1 chain as the beginning chain for single crochet. The beginning chain does not count as a stitch. Then, work 1 single crochet. Pick up the strand from the top loop of the second chain from the hook. That is this strand here. Insert the hook. Then take the wire and place it over your hook. Start by leaving 30 centimeters of wire. As you crochet, wrap the wire into the stitches. Yarn over. Draw the yarn through. Now there are 2 loops on the hook. Yarn over again. And draw through in once. That completes 1 single crochet. Corresponding to the top right, there is a V-shaped braid. This is the stitch of a single crochet. Next, work a single crochet in the adjacent chain on the left side. Pick up the back loop with your hook. Remember to wrap the wire. I won't repeat this for the rest. Yarn over, draw the yarn through. Then yarn over again. and pull through all the loops on the hook. That completes another single crochet. Continue picking up the back loops of the chains as you go. Work single crochets evenly into each stitch. Keep going until you reach the second to last chain. Once completed, work 3 single crochets into the last chain. After finishing, turn the piece. Pick up the remaining 2 strands of the chains and work single crochets. Pay attention while crocheting. Do not insert into the same position as those 3 single crochets. Place the starting tail of the yarn over your hook. Weave in as you go. Keep crocheting until just before the first single crochet position. When you reach the first single crochet position, 1 single crochet has already been worked. Continue picking up the remaining 2 strands of the chains. Work 2 corresponding single crochets. That completes this round of stitches. Tidy it up a bit. You can now cut off the starting tail. Then join with the first stitch using a slip stitch. When making the slip stitch join, place the beginning and ending wires over the yarn. Wrap them in. Tighten it up. That completes the first round. Now let's move on to the second round. There's no need to wrap the wire this time. Chain 1 as the beginning chain. Work a single crochet in the spot where the slip stitch was made. The next stitch is a half double crochet, yarn over once. Insert the hook. Yarn over. Draw the yarn through. Now there are 3 loops on the hook. Yarn over, pull through all loops at once. That completes 1 half double crochet. Then continue with 4 double crochets. Once completed, the next stitch is a DC 2-in-1. That means you make 2 double crochets in the same position. 1, 2. That completes the DC 2-in-1. The next stitch is also a DC 2-in-1. After finishing, continue with 5 double crochets. One half double crochet, and 1 single crochet. Then work into the next stitch, crochet 1 single crochet, 1 chain, 1 single crochet, then turn the piece. Work the same stitches on this side. Once completed, crochet 1 single crochet into the last single crochet. Then join with the first stitch using a slip stitch. Remember to wrap the wire. Tighten. That's how you complete the second round. Let's move on to the third round. Start with a chain. Work 1 single crochet first. Then make a picket stitch after completing it. Follow the chart and keep crocheting until you reach the 6th picket stitch. After finishing, the next stitch is a DC2 tog. Wrap the yarn around the hook once. Insert. Yarn over. Draw the yarn through. There are 3 loops on the hook. Yarn over. Pull the yarn through the first 2 loops. That completes 1 unclosed double crochet. Work another unclosed double crochet in the adjacent stitch. Wrap the yarn around the hook once. Insert. Yarn over. Draw the yarn through. Now there are 4 loops on the hook. Pull the yarn through the first 2 loops. That completes another unclosed double crochet. There are now 3 loops remaining on the hook. Yarn over. Pull through all loops at once. That completes the DC2 tog. Then work a picket stitch. Move on to the second DC2 tog. Work the first unclosed double crochet in the same stitch as the previous unclosed stitch. Work the second unclosed double crochet in the adjacent position. That completes the second DC2 tog. Work another picket stitch. Continue with the third DC2 tog. And 1 picket stitch. Once done, follow the pattern chart to continue working. When you reach the chain position, pick up the chain space and work 1 single crochet. Work 1 double crochet. Work 1 picket stitch. Work 1 chain. Work 1 single crochet. After completing, work the symmetrical stitches on the other side. Once done, work 1 single crochet in the last single crochet. Then join with the first stitch using a slip stitch. Weave the wire into the stitches. Pull tight. Then crochet a chain to secure. Leave a 10 cm tail and cut the yarn. That's how you finish the third round. 1 leaf is now completed. Follow this process to make another one. That concludes the leaf section. Next, we'll assemble it. A hydrangea consists of 5 smaller branches. Each small branch is made up of 12 small flowers. Place the colors from darkest to lightest. Below, please watch as I demonstrate. Take out 12 smaller flowers with similar colors. Arrange them neatly. Leave about 6 centimeters at the top. Twist the bottom roughly. That's how you assemble one small flower branch. Everyone can now assemble the remaining 4 branches. After assembling, place the 5 small flower branches together. Arrange from darkest to lightest. It's roughly a spherical shape. Then leave about 6 centimeters at the top. Twist the bottom part. Then wrap it with yarn. Apply a little glue on the wire first. Secure the tail. Next, take out the corresponding yarn. Hold the tail with your left hand. Wrap in circles with your right hand. Wrap for about 4 centimeters. Take out the leaf. Right side facing up. Twist the wire of the leaf and the wire of the flower tightly together. Keep wrapping until you stop at a position 7 centimeters away from the end. Secure the end with glue. Wait for the glue to dry completely. Cut off any extra tails. After securing is completed, tidy up the flower so it looks more like a round ball. In this way, a hydrangea is made. Follow this method to make one more hydrangea. That's all for the hydrangea. Up to this point, we have finished this bouquet. If you still have any unclear points while crocheting, don't hesitate to join our Facebook group to get supports. Susan's family, supporting your handwork experience, sharing the joy of life. Thanks for watching. See you in the next episode.